This is Lions News Network coming back for weekly update.
Let's join Alex and Connor for a conversation with our basketball coaches and Lionettes.
I'm here with Coach Nave, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. So, Coach Nave, how long have you been coaching for?
I have been coaching. This is my 10th year of high school basketball. This is actually my first year as head coach, but this is my 10th year in high school basketball.
And why did you start coaching?
Great question. I've always had a passion for coaching, especially watching young men, and obviously I have never coached girls, but I'm watching young men grow and develop their game and just become a better young man, obviously in the community, in the classroom, but just to see them grow as a person is really why I do it. It's just a lot of fun on my side of it.
And how far did you expect for either team to make it into the playoffs?
Well, obviously when you start in the playoffs, so everything starts back at 0-0. So really you kind of throw records out, you kind of go in there and you just play. And honestly, in tournament time, it's usually the best team that night wins the game. So really, you can't hardly predict tournament time. That's why basketball is so much fun and the best in my opinion.
Did you play any sports prior to coaching?
Is in high school?
Any?
I did. I actually played basketball. I played basketball here. I graduated here in 2011. I actually went on to Lee University and played a year of college basketball there. I did play golf here, but basketball was really my passion. It's just obviously seeped over into coaching. So.
And have you coached any other sports?
I did. I actually helped Coach Jones his first year of high school baseball. So outside of the basketball, I've coached 1 year of high school baseball, and that is it for me.
And finally, what would you say are some challenges to being a coach?
Challenges, a lot of stuff is just getting to the court. It's making sure everybody's properly equipped, making sure we got all the stuff necessary. Once we get to the court, really that's the easy part. Then it's just getting the kids to learn, the players to learn how to play the game. But before that, it's just getting everybody there, obviously getting your team and everybody situated. And that's sort of how it works, really.
Thank you for your time.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We have the girls basketball coach here today, Miss Patrick, and I would like to ask you a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
How long have you been coaching for?
I've been coaching probably a little bit over 10 years. Started with the youth league, and I've just kind of worked my way up from there.
Why did you start coaching?
I started coaching because after I quit, or we lost in high school, I didn't think I wanted to play after that, and then I kind of changed my mind and decided to go play in college. And then after that, I still miss it. I miss being around it, so I decided to take over my sister's youth league, and then from there, someone asked me to be a high school assistant, so it just kind of transpired after that.
What's the goal for this season?
The goal for this season and every season is to always make it to the state tournament, of course, but this year I think we've got a good shot because we've got a great team, so that's our ultimate goal.
How far do you expect to make it into the playoffs?
Well, similar to the last question, we are hoping to make it all the way. So that starts tonight. We have to win tonight, and from here on out, it's win or go home.
Did you play any sports before you started coaching?
Yes, I played basketball since I was little. I played in the junior pro leagues. I think I started a year early because my older sister played, and they just decided to put me on the team because I was better than her. So I think I was 4 when I started junior pro, and then I played throughout high school and some into college.
Have you coached any other kinds of sports?
No, I'm pretty set on just basketball.
What are some of the challenges of being a coach?
I would say there's a couple different challenges. Officials are one. Every night the officiating changes. And then I would say another big one for a lot of coaches is parents. Because if parents could stay out of the way, every parent thinks that their kid's an all-star. But if parents could step back and be realistic, then that's probably one of the bigger.
Well, thank you. That's all we have for you today.
Thank you.
I am joined by 2 of our sophomore players, Abby and Lakeland, and I'm going to ask them a couple questions. How long have you two been playing sports?
My parents both put me in basketball when I was 4 in the YMCA, and I've done it ever since. And I also have done other sports around basketball, but I've done basketball since I was little.
I started playing junior pro here when I was 4 as well, and I've played golf and tennis and softball, but basketball's been like my main sport my whole life.
How far did you expect to make it to the playoffs?
All the way through. We have a pretty solid team. I love my team this year. Amazing girls, and we plan on making it all the way through.
I agree.
Do you play any other sports as of now?
No, I do not. I just play basketball. It's my main and favorite hobby I do.
I play golf and tennis.
And what are some challenges to playing basketball?
Probably your mindset on like playing the game and your confidence. Every player's goes down, but you just have to stick with yourself and not let things or people get in your head, and just you do you and play the game.
I think like she said, like your mindset can definitely like mess you up, and then just like practices and games like throughout school and just like trying to balance it all. It's hard.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
The basketball season is almost over. The scores are the Lions with 12 wins and 15 losses. The Lionettes are currently at 17-11 with their playoff game last Friday. Results coming next week. For this week's sports news, the soccer season is right around the corner. The first game is March 3rd. The softball season will be starting next Saturday. If you would like more information, please visit soccer coach Mr. Vickers or softball coach Ms. Clements.
Prom tickets are currently sold for $50 every Tuesday and Thursday during fourth period.
Make sure to buy tickets early as prices will increase. You will also need a debt-free slip from Ms. Joyce in the office.
Tickets may be purchased from Miss Haley's in downstairs ag.
1.
On February 23rd, SCCLA and HOSA went to Laverne to help with the organization Feed the Children. They packaged about 9 pallets, and those pallets are now ready to be sent out to people in need in the U.S.
Announcements are as follows. Seniors must submit their FAFSA by March 1st to be Teen Promise eligible. Juniors will be taking the ACT on March 7th. The ACT is online, so bring fully charged Chromebooks. Make sure to come to school as the ACT is a graduation requirement. Sophomores will also have the opportunity to take a practice ACT exam for the price of $10. Sophomores see Ms. Casey by 9 a.m. on Monday, February 27th. HOSA shirts are being sold till February 28th. The money goes to help those with mental illnesses. Seniors wanting to go on a senior trip must turn in their notarized form and the rest of the payment by February 27th to be eligible for the trip. There will be an informational meeting for Cannon County Middle School and high school track teams on Saturday, March 11th at 6 p.m. in the Cannon County Middle School cafeteria. If you are failing any of your classes, we suggest you get busy as there's only 13 weeks of school left.